Just have to change this. Okay, let's make sure all this is saved. I think we're ready. I think we're live. Sorry about the delay. Okay, episode 1. We are ready. So, week 1 wasn't terrible. I was trying to record it and I messed it up. So, if you're seeing this, you didn't miss anything. Was not in love with that playbook. I messed up my playbook and then I messed up the recording. But we are going to move on to week 2. Our recruiting went pretty well so far. We're going to see if we can bring in some of these guys. I had a whole thing recorded and it just, I don't know what happened. We've got a couple guys in their top 5. We do have to keep an eye on the playing style. We don't want to lose Hall or Cost. Chambers we don't care about. Taylor we care about. But a lot of these guys, they're going to move on. Nothing we can do to hold on to them. Marcus Allen, ACC Defensive Player of the Week with his 2 interceptions. National Player of the Week, that's awesome. He had a good game. He got picked on once, but that was it. We'll get into recruiting. I do like the top 5 looking at. And we have a bunch of these guys local, so we should be able to get some visits going and go ahead and seal some deals here. Playing time pro potential. We can see if we have any of these. The visit is cheaper, so let's see if these align. Not that one. That's good. That one would be not terrible. I think it's that one. So I wonder if we can sway. Go ahead and sway. Oh, you can't. Yeah, there it is. Sway. That would be better. It's really the only one. Playing style. So you're talking C plus versus a C. So we're going to go ahead and just hard sell. Schedule a visit. Left guard. Clemson would be tough, but I think that's the way to go. That'll be our big recruiting week. So I get 4 guys, so he'd be 1. Brand exposure, playing time. Let's see if we can go ahead and get this locked in too. Brand exposure. Could be that one. Could be that one. So we gotta keep send the house on. I don't really want to schedule a visit and waste a visit. We'll leave that for now. Championship contender. Program tradition. That's going to be a tough sell. Championship contender. Program tradition. Proximity to home would be good. Yeah. Which one was it? Championship contender. Yep. So B, A, and C will hard sell there. He's already in the top 3. We don't really want to schedule. Yeah, you don't win anything out of that. He's not making it to week 9. We'll hold off on that visit. We will give him 10 points, though. Try to get that maxed out. Okay. Same thing with Day. We'll give him 10 points, max that out. This guy, he is interesting, Clemson. Conference prestige, brand exposure. We should be able to find us 3rd. Let's see. Conference and brand. Brand's up here. Coach prestige. That one's potential. Yeah, so it's that one. Okay. We're going to schedule on that Clemson week. I don't love it, but we're going to have to beat Clemson one way or another if we're going to get all these recruits. And then this guy, same thing. I don't love our schedule the way it's stacked up, but brand, proximity at home, we may be able to find that 3rd. Playing time, is that right? Is that the only one? I'm gonna double check that. That would be awesome. Looks that way. Okay. I mean, you can go ahead and do week 6, I think, but I have a tough time with that. Because him in the corner would go well together. I mean, they're free visits. That's the... So, I mean, I think you look at it that way. We need 10 more points. Did I already check him? Brandon Plantain. Yeah, there were multiple that could have been him. We'll have points next week, so that's not the end of the world. But we do want to get on his books. We'll take 10 away. Schedule a visit and then fix it next week. Program. What was his other ones? Hometown hero. Proximity to home. I don't love it, but it is what it is. Let's check the rest of the board real fast. Wiggins maintaining. Bourne, we're up. Okay. Still pushing him, even though he's not that great. That's going to be a tough run, but we think we might be able to get him. Week 6. Looking good there. Good there. There's not anybody that we're falling behind on yet. Even these little races, we're doing pretty good. Okay. So recruiting's good. We are playing Charlotte today. I'm going to go ahead and fix my the auto subs because the running backs getting taken out were a little too much for me. We'll do normal. Because that was keep fresh on these other positions aren't terrible. Because we're deeper at those positions. But we need to go into our playbook and work on our formation subs. Because that's what we had planned out, and it did not go as planned in week 1. So 3-4 even. We're going to want Gavin Gibson here. And we'll go Will Hardy. Actually, Caleb Cost is better back there. No, we need to get Will Hardy in there. And then down the line, you got Mims and Robinson. Simpson. Why would he be out there? That's terrible. Why would you have another defensive tackle? Again, technically, I guess, but you want this to be... You want that to be Gaber. And then this to be Yates. Yeah, that's what you want. So 3-4 even, we'll run a lot of that. In the nickel, we're going to run mostly 2-4. I think that's going to be our base nickel. So you don't... Simpson... Bennett, maybe? Smith. This is our speed. Yeah. So nickel, and then base dime is going to be load weak. I don't like that. Cost. I'm missing somebody. Allen Cost, Patterson, Ziegler. I think you do Gibson there. Ziegler deep. Yeah. This is what we'll do. This is going to be our dime. And we'll try it that way. So in this game, we're going to be running... I'm not going to change anything else, but we're going to be running Bryce Baker at quarterback today. And then we're going to keep him, get him some snaps for development.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium, and the fans have been filling
That's to keep our quarterback fresh while also getting him some reps. So we're going to get the freshman.
In anticipation of this clash, the 49ers will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Goss had a really good week.
So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will take the field first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdowns.
He's lucky he got blocked.
Touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Try to cross.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's a heat. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Tar Heels decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the Charlotte 49ers offense will go to work for the first time today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot, not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football.
There he goes! Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. And the 49ers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play action fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
They call 3rd down money down for a reason. Like 2nd down, they get the sack, put them in a situation where it's a known passing situation. And how about this offense, man? They're trying to throw the football down the field, but this guy doesn't panic. He doesn't flinch. Does a nice job. Nobody covered. Doesn't force the football. And even better, takes off, scrambles, and gets the big first down for this offense.
The 49ers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Harrell. Makes the catch, it's Nicholas. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's caught. Got room at the 35. Breaks into the open. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
That route is a man beater, and the quarterback knew exactly where to go with it. He got the look he wanted, put it out in front of the receiver, let him do the rest, yards after the catch, setting up 1st and goal.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver going in motion. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone.
There you go.
Pressure coming.
Gates with a
And
big
the
sack.
pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward. But let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Going downfield for the big play. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Baker. He'll throw it. Finds his man. It's gone. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
This play is dangerous right here.
And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. There he goes.
Don't leave that middle open.
And he'll take it in and house
Jake Johnson will lead the nation
touchdown,
receiving.
North Carolina.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point.
Games on our schedule. UCF
on the run from inside his own 5.
So he might play that game.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. They're working that left side.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Holds and fires complete. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34.
That's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on 3rd down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game calling plays.
Finds his man. It's McGowan. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the 1st down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
Here's the pressure. Trying to get rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Guys, this offense is going to have to find a way to protect this quarterback. He has already been under unbelievable duress early in this game, and they're not going to be able to complete throws if they can't keep him standing up.
Scanning the field, it's Harrell. Pulls it in, it's Rutledge.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the 49ers will line up to punt it away.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early and often in this game, and it's affecting his accuracy, and it's affecting this offense's ability to throw the football consistently.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They'll go back to the ground. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. The Tar Heels are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Turning on the Jets.
Jay Johnson's nasty.
Inside the slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
That's the offense right there.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Harrell. Floating away. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you can tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him. Try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Oh, they're after him.
Why do you take such a bad turn?
All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
So slow.
And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Might as well stick with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
He's slipping behind him.
A strike downfield. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. The 49ers look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. The short hands, it's Nicholas. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker.
15-6.
Never a doubt. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. That's caught. It's Culliver. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Baker. This time it's complete.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
He's going to take off. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the...
I need to find that control, because that was another time I actually used it. Passing, what is the playmaker button? L2 and then the stick. So L2 and the stick.
And I really like the belief and the discipline by this QB because he drops back, he wants to throw the football, he sees it's covered, but he says, I can go get it, and takes off and barely gets enough for the first down, but way to pull the trigger, run it with authority.
Makes the grab, it's Ship. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Ship. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. All wideouts, no backs. Second down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
And how many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
Gonna run it. It's Gauze. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Throw the ball well.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Buys a little extra time. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Just go dime.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Under fire. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Oh, I need to wait for it to develop.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. On the run, fires downfield. Got his man. Lots of running room. It's a seam wide open.
Athletes on this team.
And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Make him throw at us. Cover 3 lock.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense.
Don't throw it, Thaddeus.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
He tipped it away. Don't throw it him. He's my best player.
That small change, they take over at the 43.
It's not a wise move.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover. But they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Dropping back, it's Baker. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Ship in the slot.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone.
He was there.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Oh, you return that?
They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Crosses to 40.
He deserved to get
At
stuck.
midfield, he's got room.
He deserved to get
Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. Fires left. Got him, and nobody's close. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Makes the catch. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Harrell. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it on the outside, it's Nicholas.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The snap sets up the throw. Bringing the heat. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte. Fitted in the window for the score.
Man, what a great way to end the 1st half. It wasn't a perfect 1st half. A lot of mistakes, still trailing by a lot. But here's the deal. Now you put yourself in a position. Go make some things happen. Force some turnovers. Play good in the 2nd half. Who knows what will happen?
It was not ideal.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Olsen. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Olsen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's McGee. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down,
Wide open spaces. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The 49ers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Going to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
And the 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end now in motion. On the run, it's Rutledge. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They go to the ground. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Baker. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Going to take a shot at this DB. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. That last one looked like a back-breaking drive, David, but they ended up punting.
Yeah, they put some plays together, put some yards together, but the most important stat is putting points on the board. And this offense has to finish, Jesse, when they get across that 50-yard line and start getting in scoring territory.
Yeah, there was some good execution, no doubt about it, but I think it's the critical down and distances, 3rd down in particular. They've got to be better moving forward.
And the 49ers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Keeps looking downfield. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The 49ers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quick handoff. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Caught over the middle. It's Olsen.
On that route.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the 49ers have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Look out, he's got room.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
The give to the tailback. The 49ers get it past the sticks.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the 3rd quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking for a man. It's Harrell. Got his man quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. So at this point, I expected them to go for it here. Instead, here comes the field goal unit. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. On the move, it's gone. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Under fire. Unleashes one. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Tar Heels line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Oh, what a move to get open. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets hyped. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Harrell. Trying to bull his way in.
We're going to have to go to Gio if we can't get
Charlotte. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
We can't lose this game. We're going to have to go to our starting quarterback. I did not want to do this. Bryce had some good spots, but he's...
The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Give to the running back. Oh, better look out. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Making side adjustments here. The toss sweep to the right. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
All had that touch all game.
Takes the handoff. It's Hall. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
60 yards.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
And the Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? The give as they work on that clock. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, UNC! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Harold. Gets it out quickly. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the 49ers in the hurry-up.
And this defense is perfectly fine with that. When you're up a couple possessions, you want everything in front of you. You want that clock to tick, make sound tackles, and don't give up big plays.
Offense lining up quickly.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Nicholas. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Hey, the defense is going to give you those all day. We're late in the game now. They've got the big lead. Expect them to play big zone defenses and try to keep the football in front of them. If you want to throw it short, they're just going to rally to the ball and just bleed this game out.
The 49ers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got it. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Just keep slinging it. Got it in the middle. It's Mason. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's House.
So many times he's throwing the ball because this is getting ridiculous. 42 attempts. Throwing 42 attempts.
Down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking to throw, it's Harold. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Touchdown, Niners!
Defense like this.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, and the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Handoff to the single back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give on the counter. Got enough for the first down and wants more. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. They'll give it to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
We don't need to be fancy.
Quarterback's just going to take a knee.
Not the way we wanted to play that game. I think it's time we go put some coach skills toward zone and play. That front is not good. So there we go. Might as well. Okay. That was not fun. We got the win. We upgraded our defense. Something's got to change. Cost and playing style? I'm gonna have to check that screen because I don't know why these dudes would be unhappy. Playing style for $226 a game. Caleb Cost. What does he want to transfer for? Defensive pass yards per game. Oh yeah, he's probably going to transfer. If he transfers, we're in trouble. He's a top guy. Okay, so we have 4 guys to make visits. We need to go check all our top 5s. Make sure we're where we want to be. Championship program. Let's see where the last one is. Could be hometown hero. Hometown hero. I think he's gonna make it to week 9. Hometown heroes, proximity to home. proximity to home. B, C, and A. Is there a sway that gets that better? B, A, and plant time. That one. Okay. Championship Conference Pro. Coach for Steve. Could be that one. I need 10 points. Let's take him off this guy. I don't like doing that, but we'll put some more on him next week. We need to lock some of these guys up before somebody else gets interest. All right, game 3. You changed my thing, huh?
Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Kenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Judicials will put toe together to crank us up.
Sorry, Pack knows best.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So North Carolina's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to throw, it's Baker. Fires to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the catch, it's Gauze. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. The Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Catch in the middle, it's Ship. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Gauze.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
Finds his big tight end. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hall. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Rushes on him. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Judicials offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Looking for room, it's O'Neal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be. Nowhere to run.
Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quick step and go. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. Offense set on first down. The give to the big fullback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? On the option. He'll toss it. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Judicials will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. To the air, it's Baker. Fires to the right. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, North Carolina!
And how about the bomb, the long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Going with the counter play here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. On the ground, it's O'Neal. He's loose. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. The Judicials will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback will keep it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here comes the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field.
He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Judicials will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the...
Oh, he's got some space. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UNC! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. On the option. Now the toss. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Go pull it on the read. Finds a crease at the 20. Rumbles up to the 27 before going out of bounds, and the running game gets it done there.
Wow, gutsy call that time by the offense. They're going option on 3rd and long, and the defense is going to watch the film. They're going to be kicking themselves. Nobody was accounting for the quarterback. That was an easy read-in decision for him to go get the first down and keep this drive alive.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's O'Neal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Goes to the option. Now the toss. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Judicials will call on their punt team. A low line drive and short kick. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, Dave.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Rolling right and going deep. Picked off to stop the threat. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. On the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Give to the fullback. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And the Judicials line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Showing the arm strength to the left. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back to throw, it's Baker. Flushed out of the pocket.
Touching the ball.
Looking to the big tight end. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Just going to keep it after the snap. Turning it on.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And, guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. On the move. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
Thought about scooping.
And they'll just down it right there.
All right, boys. You gotta move the ball. Ship has nobody on it.
Looking downfield on first down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Dropping back, it's Baker. That's reeled in. It's Culliver. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up.
3 guys on it.
Looking to throw again. Moving out of the pocket.
Very confused there.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give from the gun. And the ball's on the ground. Bounced right back to them. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Tar Heels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll take a deep shot here. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
This is not going good.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Motion from the back. Now on the option.
Well, this quarterback has had a little bit of success running so far in this game. That time on the option play, nowhere to go, though. Defense, they were in position. They tackled him for a loss.
Yes. They're liable to
the option look. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
Wide open.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to throw, it's Baker. That's caught. It's Ship. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. To the air on 1st down. Now improvising. Fires on the move.
That was one of the worst passes.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Sends it back in motion. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Judicials want to crank the tempo. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Blasted as he lets it go. Finds space on the right. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And on 1st down, they're running out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt.
I think you let Bryce play into it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be... on every single snap, so buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Judicials decide to punt it away. Here's the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll go to the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Dropping back, it's Baker. With the catch, it's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through it. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a heat. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And they take it in for 6 more points. They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought
3-0. We haven't played him.
And don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you could tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I better make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The Judicials need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He'll ride his man on the option. Running into the open space. Oh, the ball's out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
A shot toward the end zone, and they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, it's Baker. Scrambling away. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Playmaker is terrible. I don't like
that. Defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Hey, got one.
Complete downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of... Touchdown, North Carolina! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the judicials now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give to the back. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. The judicials will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And that's where they'll spot it, just inside the 45. First play of the drive comes from the 41. They'll move the tight end. To the ground with the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
He's good.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Baker. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, UNC!
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
He'll bring it out. It's low. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The give to the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Now on the move. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Stuff. Got to put it to his insane 3 plays.
A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. Sweet cut there. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. 1 running back in the backfield, and he has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tar Heels have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to the toss. Finding an escape route. He breaks a tackle. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. And the Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback moving. And he's snowed under. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Got his man. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking for room. It's made. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Gets the back moving. Trying to get the edge on the toss. Just gets it to the 28. Pickup of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The North Carolina.
So read, press to keep.
Returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Now on 1st down from the 30. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. They want that clock to run. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Tar Heels come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Might be changing the route. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Got enough space, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. They'll run the option. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. leaves it with the back. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Judicials send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. A low line drive and not his best work. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. The running back has it.
Stiff arm knees to the house.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll run it again. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Here's the fly sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
So many offenses do this, right? They run the jet sweep. This defense was more than ready. They see it all the time. They got the penetration. That play had no chance to be successful.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Baker. Pressure coming. Gonna try. There he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
Gio start next week.
He'll bring it out.
We start to beat up on
rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The give on the inside. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
The #1 goal for this defense coming into this game was shut this running back down. And I got to be honest, there were a lot of people on the outside didn't think they could get it done, but they're proving everybody wrong. Tremendous effort. They're playing with a chip on their shoulder. This guy's one of the best in the nation. He's had 0 impact in this game.
And the Judicials are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. He's looking to throw. He's taking a deep shot. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Most of this is going to be on the defensive side. Baker, 16-29, 2 touchdowns. 2 first-half interceptions. Running the ball, Goss had 34 on 7. All had a really good game. Baker, 62 yards, 3 touchdowns. Good, solid. See him spread the ball around better than Wade. Still nothing crazy. Defensively, though, that's where you want to see. With Robinson's 9 tackles, 7-5, 4-4. Just kind of spread around. As a team, 5 sacks. No interception, they didn't throw enough. But a good solid win. We will go check recruiting for next week. UCF will play that game later, but we will move to the next week. 3-0. I'm not expected to be ranked yet. Clemson's gonna be our biggest test though coming up. We gotta be ready for Clemson. We got our first commit of the new era of Carolina football. Sal Lovelace, good pickup for linebacker. Everything else is kind of looking pretty solid. Playing time. I mean, if y'all are going to transfer, you're going to transfer. At the end of the day, that's what it is. You're going to transfer. I'm not going to really be able to stop you. I don't know how my brand exposure went down. You just beat a team 63-0. Not really sure how that works. ACC Player of the Week, 2nd week in a row. National Defensive Player of the Week, 2 weeks in a row with 2 different players. Big game against UCF. We're going to do the recruiting first, and then we'll come back through and we will get ready for UCF. So Minter playing style is not interested. We'll keep him on the board. Lovelace, the big pickup here. He has 86 speed, 75 zone as a linebacker, so we're really happy to have him on board. To the top 5s. We'll check that out real fast. He's new. South Carolina's coming in heavy. We've actually not scouted him. We're going to see how good he actually is. Solid. Cannot pass block, but hopefully will not play early. So we'll go ahead and... We've been sitting in the house. Brand exposure and pro potential are 2 of his 3. Try to find that 3rd real fast. This could be that one. Could be that one. So we'll have to keep the hard sell on just to be safe. We can actually schedule his visit though with Clemson. That's our lineman visit week. We have to win that game. Don't love pro potential, but it is what it is. It's the safest option. Check through the rest of these. No one's pushing us for Ramseur, which is the number 3 running back in the country. Really surprised that nobody was pushing him, but that's okay. We will take it. He's interested in a visit, but we'll see where we're at with the rest of these guys first. So Mike linebacker, we tried to sway. No, this wasn't the guy we tried to sway. We can bring him stack of visits here for proximity home. That actually would be good. Because Wiggins is coming that week. We tried to sway one of these dudes. We just have to find which one it was. I'll do that first because I'll forget. Try to sway Carmen here. And it worked. Okay. We are losing ground on that left tackle. I'm not loving that. That's okay. We'll get to the visit, I think. Conference prestige. This one. Okay. Let me go back through and just double check everything. He's not ready for anything yet. He's good. Good. Okay. So we need to figure out what we can do here. Nothing? Oh, Clemson swooped in. Clemson swooped in and got him from us. Best we can do is force a recruiting battle. I would hope. We got him coming on a visit, but that one hurts. We were winning pretty handily. Clemson threw everything they had at this dude. We really needed him for our offensive line rebuild. Which I have to wait till next week and see how that pans out. Nothing there. We don't really need to push this. We have no competition with these guys. We have 30 hours. Need to put points back on him. I don't really need these guys, but I'm gonna go ahead and take him off my board. He has the potential to be really good. So we're gonna keep him on the board. And I guess we'll give him the 5 points. We'll leave him on the board too. We gotta get our playing style up. Give him 5 points. We got one commit, so that's progress. We'll see where we go from there. We do need to play UCF. I'm not going to have time to do that right now, though. I'll probably have to play that tonight. I'm going to check their team out, though, and see what they've done so far and get an idea of what the game plan will be. UCF would be in the... I don't think they're Conference USA anymore. Did they join the Big 12? They did. Okay. How do you check just the team? Is there not a way to do that? Team schedule. That makes more sense. So, University of Central Florida. They dog walked FCS Southeast, and they dog walked Jacksonville State. Doesn't give me a lot to go off of. We're just going to check their players. I guess we could see team stats. Player stats don't really mean anything to me. Total offense, yards per play, yards per rush. So they ran the ball 41 times, threw the ball 34. So that's just a lot of offense. That's just a lot of offense. They ran and threw the ball. They ran the ball and threw the ball. Took 3 sacks. 77 overall quarterback. Not really scared of that. Running back, they do have a good running back. 2 good running backs. Quarterback ran the ball 13 times. So we're going to have to be ready for a run-stopping game plan here. Spread the ball around. None of their... that's the halfback. So none of the receivers are that good. We'll see what they have on the defensive side of the ball. I'm going to check their roster. And then probably got to go pick up my kids. And then I will come back and play a couple more games. See what UCF has. What we can take, what we can attack. Quarterback, 79 overall. He does have 83 speed. This dude has 88 speed. I'm glad he's on the bench. But if they bring in number 11, we got to be ready for the QB runs. 2-headed monster in the backfield, both with good speed. Yeah, that's going to be a tough stop. 5'8", 6'3", 6'3", but none of them are faster than my fastest corners or safeties. So we should be okay in the pass defense. Our zone should be fine. It's going to be stopping the run. They have a good tight end option to watch him when he leaks out. Offensive line, 74. 2 good guards, though. 82. Their line is solid. Their line's a mixed bag. They have really weak tackles. So even if they played 1, 2, 3, they only have 4 guys over 75. Only 3 that are over 78. So that might be worth attacking. They have a solid edge player, 2, 3 solid edge players. Solid D-line. The Mike, decent. Outside. They got a decent team, man. This ain't going to be a walk in the park. And then their corners are good. The corners would be really good next year. Holy cats. Speed. Their man coverage is good. Zone coverage is good. Yeah, this is going to be a tough game. We're not going to be able to walk these dudes, I don't think. Good safeties. They're very equal probably to us. This isn't going to be a walk in the park. I don't think I can see other teams' depth chart. Maybe I can. Interesting. Did not know that. So they start Jackson. Left tackle is 76, 82, 82, 78, 74. So that right tackle was weak. That's the weak side. So we can definitely blitz from the weak side. He has no mobility. Good strength, though. They have good strength across their front line. All high 80s and 90s, yeah. Yeah, this might be tougher than we initially expected. We'll pop in there and see what the overalls just look like. And we're probably going to shut her down. 81, yep. Their offense is a titch behind. Their defense is actually better. At their place. All right, well, I will be back on later to finish this game. I don't know exactly a time, but I appreciate the views, guys. Let me change my thing to 3 dubs real fast, because I will forget that later. If we don't get 4, though, we got 2 really tough games coming up tonight. We'll be playing UCF and then Clemson, so you won't want to miss that. Until next time, I'll see you guys.